Naquita Robinson, it's been a long year, but a successful year for you and women's football in Bermuda. But take us through some of the challenges you've been through for 2018 as far as coaching.
Well, we had the under-17 tournament where we went to Nicaragua, and mid-tournament they had the riot, so we had to leave mid-tournament coming off of a good result against Canada. And then we had to, regroup and get the girls back motivated before we headed over to IMG to face USA and Costa Rica. So that, that was probably the only challenge that we had. We've had so many successes. Our U15 girls winning the Division II, great experience and results. Zana Fogo and head coach Vance Braun really took the girls through the paces and got the result. Before Coach left, he said, in it to win it. Unfortunately, I was unable to attend that tournament due to my brother getting married, and family first. So, but it hasn't been challenges more than successes. It's been a great year. We've seen the start of the girls' league, and so I'm excited because Saturdays I go and I'm able to sit off and watch, and I see the under-9s, and I'm like, wow, I can't wait till she gets old enough to come into the academy. She gets old enough, and as the day goes on, I can then to start pulling girls for the academy because the age groups, increase as the day goes on. So we're really heading into a great era for women's football in Bermuda.
For yourself, you've gone and gotten the B license, I believe.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How difficult was that?
Oh, it was a challenge. And we, those of us that took it this time around, you talk to others that took it before, and it's like, well, you guys had more work to do. And but it was a good challenge. It was a good experience. I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about my fellow coaches. And we have some really great coaches on this island. And those who just finished the C license, I encourage them to go and take the B. I was encouraged to do the B, reluctant in the beginning, as we were struggling here for sustainable football on the women's side. But as I saw that was developing, I saw the need to have that license to better myself. I'm loyal, so I don't see me coaching outside of Bermuda. I want to pour all my energy and so into our girls. BFA has given me some great opportunities, and I'm sure there's more on the horizon for me through the association. So, we had assignments that we had to do, and I'll be honest, the B license consumed my entire summer because we had to make sure that we were assessing sessions, we were assessing games, we were assessing our own players. We had to prepare sessions, and luckily for us, we were in tournament mode, so I got to, actually prepare a session to play against Jamaica. Didn't work out so well, but, still had the session prepared. So, it's exciting, and it's exciting times. Going through the B license, though, I didn't do it alone. I had so much help. I looked to those. I looked to the Andrew Bascoms, the Maurice Lowe, Aaron Dankins, Dennis Braun, Dio Seymour, Larry Smith. I don't know if I said Maceo, Richard Todd. And Richard Todd was very instrumental. He even traveled with the group over to Scotland to make sure that everything was in place. And it's just so many people that helped me along the way. Even my fellow coaches, Sequoia, Aaron Vance, Marvin Balberta joined us. Kyle Tannick, Quincy Hunt, Ian Koch, Zana Fogo. All these people were along, for the ride and helped us, immensely. Jerome from St. George's, Hayward from St. George's, hoping to forget anyone. But, these guys just really, Joe Ma Wilkinson, leading Rangers right now. I'm having a very good run. So it was exciting, and it was a really, really, really good time. Being one of the only females, it was a little intimidating at times, but the guys made us girls feel, really at home, and it was really easy going into the assessments. We have to thank the Scottish FA and Mr. Donald Park as well for, taking the time out to come to Bermuda and to get us ready. Once we got in Scotland, though, you see these nice big strapping boys. I'm down here coaching these girls, and kind of comfortable. And you see these big boys, and then you go to start talking, and they speak French, and so then that's a whole nother hurdle. But we were able to figure out the ones who spoke English. The coaches did really well over in Scotland. We felt really good about our sessions. And it was a relief, once we got through it.
What does 2019 look like?
Oh, 2019, right now, immediately we have the under-17 and under-20 girls, our qualifiers. But I do know that the association is looking at doing something on the women's side as well. Hopefully, as the under-15 boys are in tournament this year, if you remember last year, they went over to Cayman, I believe, and they played in a pre-tournament. So hopefully, CONCACAF will have something lined up like that for the new intake girls. The training, they're getting better, they're looking better. But immediately, we need to work on our 17s and 20s. And as I said, the association's looking at doing something for the women so that it's not another 4-year break before they are in some sort of tournament or just active.
You had a session, great turnout. What are some of the things you were working on during the session to make sure that everybody stays in tune?
So we have this new curriculum. It's a really good curriculum, and it's actually based around my favorite theme, which is attacking. So yes, our last session we worked on our striker movements, and it was actually my assessment, the theme I had to be assessed on. So I'm enjoying working with it more. There's still little bits and pieces. I tweaked it a bit. I changed up something that I didn't do. And, the girls are starting to get it and understand it more and realizing their spacing. And that's what we're working on our curriculum, too, is spacing. So I use that session to help the girls understand the spacing and the positive feel a little bit better so that we're not just running around. It's meaningful training. And, that's what my session was on yesterday. And we had a game last night. And we got to see some of it. So you see that the girls are at least trying to do it. We played against the under-15 boys, which is a really good team. So we didn't get a whole lot of attack going. But when we did get the attack going, the girls at least looked to simulate what we had worked on in training. So that's a good thing right now. The girls are actually trying to process the information and use it in our matches.
When we look at where we've come from to where we are, looking at how CONCACAF have kind of wrapped our arms around Bermuda, especially the girls, and what we've been able to achieve. Personally, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's amazing because that's what we've been working for. We're in the middle of our 7-year plan, and the plan was because initially we didn't have leagues. We're rebuilding that. We wasn't getting much playing time. Pushing the younger players up and getting them the experience and exposure is leading to the success. And CONCACAF recognizes what we're trying to do. So they have embraced us. And I think it's phenomenal because, now it's teams want to play Bermuda. Before it's, you want to play Bermuda? Nah, that's not going to be challenging enough. But now they're like, this little Bermuda team, hey, let's see if we can play some games. Let's talk to them and find out, what they're doing. And to be honest with you, the greatest moment is the fact that Vance Braun has been nominated for Coach of the Year. Little Bermuda, really, I think that is amazing. And, Vance coached me, and it's been a long time coming, and he's so deserving of this award. And, being the first, I believe he's probably the only coach that Bermuda's had to be nominated for such an award. So, again, very proud of him having coached me and now coaches with me. It's just an amazing thing. And I think CONCACAF see that Bermuda is actually trying to move forward. And on both sides, our men doing well, our under-15 boys doing well. Won't be long before our 17s and 20 boys are doing extremely well. So we're definitely heading in the right direction. Maurice is doing a really good job there in assisting and trying to move us forward. Audio Jungle.